Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chioma. Today I wanted to take some time to just talk about mental health and self-care, especially during times like this. Yeah, it's kind of overwhelming. I think everyone is feeling the weight of the two crises that we're facing right now. I mean, the pandemic was one thing, but the racial injustice that's been happening in this country over the past couple of weeks is just like it's just like adding salt to the injury. And yeah, it's a lot. I don't know how you guys are doing, but I've been kind of like, I don't know, I've definitely been overwhelmed, but I'm always the type of person who tries to find light at the end of the tunnel. I just wanted to share some of the ways that I've been trying to stay positive and help my mental health during this time, and hopefully you guys can share with me the tips that you guys are taking as well. Before I get into the tips, I just wanted to share a lesson that I've learned recently. It's okay to not be okay. Like, it's fine. If you are struggling with managing your emotions or maintaining a balanced mental health state, it is fine. Like, right now is really chaotic, and I feel like yeah, it's hard. It's really hard. There's really no other way to put it. It's a hard time, but the thing is, we'll get through it. I don't know, we'll get through it. I'm hopeful that what's going on will invoke change in this world, and hopefully that change will be here to stay for a very long time. So let's get into it. So the first tip that I have is to unplug. That can be from social media. I've done that. It means temporarily disabling your account for a while. I'm sure we're all seeing this, but right now, like, our timelines are just filled with so much stuff that's hard to process. Like, it's a lot. Consuming all of that information on a regular basis can start to get a little bit like overwhelming and almost draining. So it's always good to unplug every now and then from social media. Another thing to unplug from is TV. Change the channel. Try to find another channel that's more positive, that's more uplifting. I'm not saying that we shouldn't be aware of what's going on. I think we should be aware of what's going on, and every now and then I do check the news and I do look at social media to be aware. But I don't think it's healthy to keep consuming those images or headlines, because it's not good for your mental health. So the next tip that I have is to declutter and to get organized. Decluttering your space is actually really good for your mental health, because having an open, free space actually gives your brain the right environment to process information better. So I've been using this time to just get rid of anything that I don't use, anything that's occupying space that doesn't need to occupy space. Recently went through my whole closet and got rid of any clothing that I have not worn in a year, and I plan to give that to charity. If there are any products or anything that you have in your closet or in your room or in your house that you don't use, or it's just laying there, just get rid of it. Give it away, throw it away, whatever it is. But the goal is to have a clear space. Get organized. If it means rearranging your bookshelf, or rearranging your closet, or rearranging anything so that you can make it easier for you to just function. Sometimes when things are in disarray, it's really hard to like focus, because you're always like, where did I keep this and where did I keep that? You can get your whole room organized and have everything in a particular place. Get some type of system working, I don't know, like color code your closet, I don't know, something just to make it easier for you to just like do day-to-day stuff. So the next tip is to journal and to meditate. So journaling has actually saved my life. I love to journal. It's probably one of the most like therapeutic things to do. I like journaling because it gives me the opportunity to express my emotions without judgment and just to put them on paper so that at least I'm releasing them. There's nothing wrong with experiencing certain emotions. It's just not being able to express them in the right way, or worse, keeping them bottled in. Journaling allows you to just feel whatever you want to feel, but to put it on a place where you feel like you're actually like getting it out. And I love journaling. I have so many journals. If you don't have a journal, you need to get one. You can get them from Amazon, you can get them from Walgreens, get them anywhere. Get a journal today, because it will save your life, literally. And meditating. Okay, meditating is something I've been doing recently. I actually have been using meditation apps to just go to sleep. Some of the most popular ones right now are Calm and Oak, and there's this other one called Breathe, and I'll link them all below so you can find them. But I like those meditation apps because they have really like positive messages, and it's like really calming music, or like raindrops like basically, or like ocean sound effects that literally help you like relax. And I've actually been like I've found those really helpful. You can meditate at night, you can meditate in the morning. It's always good to start off the day just with gratitude. Meditation is so important when it comes to just maintaining a positive state of mind, because we think about how many thoughts we are processing throughout the day. We never really have time to just like sit and do nothing. So the next tip I have is physical exercise. Physical exercise is definitely like needed, especially during times like this. I personally have been taking walks because right now the gym is closed, and other than doing like an at-home workout, you don't really get the opportunity to like move your body, outside of your house. So I've been taking walks. It's been like my form of working out or just or just being active. And I find that so therapeutic, because not only am I moving my body, but I'm also like getting fresh air, and also just giving myself like me time, and just like time to think, or well, not think, but like to relax. It's so important to get your body moving, because it'll really help with managing stress. The next tip that I have is to cut out the comfort food. You don't need it. I feel like whenever anyone's going through anything, the first instinct is to grab some type of junk food, whether it's like ice cream, cake, cookies, whatever. Like that's usually our first instinct. And yes, those things really do help you in the moment. Like I know when I'm eating ice cream, I'm like, yes, like I feel good, I'm happy. The thing is, moments later I do start to feel like really sad and really depressed, other than thinking about how many calories I just consumed. I've actually realized and discovered that sugar actually promotes anxiety and depression. It's really important to just make sure that you're not over consuming sugar, because yes, in the moment you will feel good, but much later on you're gonna feel even more anxious, and that can lead to depression. The next tip I have is to talk to someone. Therapy is everything. Right now we are in a state of a pandemic, and in-person meetings just aren't really happening. But the good thing is we have technology. And I actually discovered this app through my amazing friend Atia called BetterHelp, and it basically is an app that allows you to connect with a therapist virtually. So you don't have to worry about going into an office to meet with a person, one-on-one. This is one-on-one coaching virtually. And the cool thing I love about this app is that it's very personalized, so you can pick a therapist that suits all of your needs and values. You can even pick a therapist based on your religion, which I thought was really cool. So please check out the app. It's called BetterHelp. And yeah, talking to someone is super important, because sometimes it's really hard to manage your emotions by yourself. You do need, professional help. And I know that I personally will be using this app. So please check it out. The next tip that I have is to connect with people. Connect with your friends. Connect with your family. I know that quarantine has forced everyone to just like self-isolate and to social distance, but it's still important to connect with the people that you love, because they will bring you joy. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone to call or to FaceTime. I love FaceTime. I've been FaceTiming, Zoom, if that's what you like, because that's super important. You need that connection with the people that you love. And the last tip I have is to pamper yourself, and don't feel guilty about it. Whatever your self-care ritual is, that shouldn't stop just because we are, you know, experiencing really hard times. If you love skincare, do skincare stuff. I love skincare, so I'm always doing like facial masks and stuff like that. So please pamper yourself, love yourself. And it doesn't have to be just skincare or masks or whatever. It can be whatever will bring you joy. Like, I love watching movies. I can watch The Lion King forever, and that's like my form of pampering myself. So do what makes you happy. You know, right now, like I said, it's a really stressful time. We're all feeling stressed, we're all going through it, but we can get through this, and we will. So thank you again, guys, for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next one.